Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to stream. Welcome to what is likely to be the finale of Horizon Zero Dawn. It is lovely to have you here, Summer and Josh and Sabs and any lurkers, be they Twitch lurkers or YouTube lurkers. It's lovely to have you either way. Today might be a slightly short stream, depending on when I finish, on account of I've got to wake up at 4:30 tomorrow. So, if I can get to bed a bit earlier, that's probably not going to be the worst thing that ever happened. Lack of an autosave during the last Thieves Guild quest, then you got stuck because it was one of those you can't move moments and someone got aggroed, so the relevant NP. Oh, that sucks, Sabs. That is a terrible combination of things. If it makes you feel better, I'm probably going to kill a computer program today. Man, Horizon would be so much quicker if Aloy just had access to Control-Alt-Delete. I said I was going to try to 100% the DLC, and that idea very quickly went away when I saw how much stuff there is. Yeah, there's still a lot if I wanted to try to 100% this. Keep in mind, I'm filtering only for, the minimum. Weirdly, there's no cauldron here. I still have the hunting grounds if I want to do that. But the collectibles are the big thing. Because there's still a lot of that around. But if I focus just on the control towers, there's actually a control tower a little way ahead of me. Is it? It's the exact opposite of the way I should be going, so okay. More control towers this way, by the looks of it. Am I heading in the right direction? I'm heading in approximately the right direction. I should probably just mark it on the map to make my life a bit easier. I do want to do all of the control towers still. Because I enjoy them. There we go. Ooh! I mean, I'm not going to say no to a pigment if I find one. Ooh. You good, game? This is just a random dude. Ow! Thank you for the dudes, Summer.
A pig! So cute.
Also you, heck. Ooh, we got demonic stalkers? That's cool and spooky. Summer, what happened is last time we mostly did some side questing, but there is a bad AI like Hades, but not Hades. And we're gonna beat it.
But I know how to stop it.
Nothing stays down anymore. What the heck? There we go.
Don't do anything stupid!
If not Hades, why Hades shaped? Jesus. You know what? The title tells me a lot already, Josh. It sounds very of its time. Is this person just here to help me? Because that's cool if so. Cool. I think I've also picked up my next giant robot game. Not all of the robots are giant, but there are many robots, and I believe at least some of them are giant.
Save these for the trail.
And it's a game I've been wanting to play for a while. Yeah. You know, we don't have to be enemies. Oh, he's demonic. We have to be enemies. I thought I could override him. Ow. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm dying. Forgive me. Is that one you mentioned before, where he plays a human person that controls... Oh, good Lord. A giant robot mech. Yeah, via remote control. Yeah, that sounds like it would control weird. Oh, good Lord. Thank you, Sabs. I will. I guess I have to. Oh. Don't worry, I'm probably not going to die live on Twitch.tv. Do you think the magic armor keeps Aloy safe from feeling cold?
Can't be too prepared.
So otherwise I've got to imagine she is dying out here. God, that arch is cool. Yeah, there are a couple of times where it feels like they wanted to do that and just never did. That was quick. I was going to say easy, and it was, but quick was really the word I was going for. Bye! Whoops, I went the wrong way. Meaty? Is that a pig? It is. Also, I don't have YouTube chat open, because I know Meaty sometimes hangs out there. Chat, did you know that Meaty's really cool? Where is this leading me? Okay, just... Nice! I need to fix my audio at some point, because since I switched to Meld, a decision I do not regret, but Meld does have fewer audio options. And I feel like it shows. My audio is not as clean as it was. I hear it when there are clips.
Fight or run.
Meld Studio, M-E-L-D. It's a new streaming software which is trying to kind of challenge OBS and Streamlabs, and I think is mostly pretty good. But it's also fairly early stages, so there are some things they're missing. But given the problems I was having with OBS towards the end, I was very happy to choose roughly anything else. Hello?
The Vanook might find this blue gleam stuff valuable.
Wait, what blue gleam stuff? Aloy seems to have found some blue gleam that I have not found. Which is curious, given that I am controlling Aloy. No! There's no blue gleam anywhere nearby. What are you talking about? They've also got a very, very active community wiki. Not community wiki, community Discord. Which is turning out to be a fantastic resource. Nah, my biggest issues were actually with, not with OBS itself, but with Streamlabs and multi-streaming. Meld is much better at multi. I'm saying melty like melty cheese. Yeah, Meld was kind of built with that in mind, and it shows. Ow! Good lord. Oh lord. Okay, you know what? The lightning is not actually working super well. I don't know why I'm sticking with it. Yeah, that's what the fancy armor does. What do you mean 19 damage? do you mean I missed? Oh my
A
lord.
pig! So cute.
Also you, Meaty. Oh my lord. I didn't even need to do that. I just didn't realize it was going to be the hardest thing in the game. Please, just a sniff of health. Have good tinker, Meaty. Don't swim in that depth.
I can get out of this.
This is where the bandit camp was. I'm not just being mean, by the way. I need owl bones. Need is strong. They're useful.
These will keep.
Campfire? Hi. Cool, they're just hanging out. That's pretty. It's also pretty much completely ruined.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope, that's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Urkai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
I mean, what you mean is, you want me to go kill something. Yeah, there's a stalker in among them as well. The thing is, if I can go around the side,
I have to kill off these places.
then I can do that.
Bring down the
Y'all are terrible at this. Okay, I missed completely there. So maybe they're not the only ones who are terrible.
How about one of these, huh?
Never even touched me.
Okay. Step 1, get rid of the cloaking. There we go.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
Why doesn't one of you do it? You're the hunters, remember?
They call me Mr. Pig!
Chair, heck! Warframe, why am I not surprised? How are you enjoying the infinite grind? What blue gleam are you seeing, Aloy? She keeps saying that.
An animal carving from long ago.
Oh, hell yeah, Chair. That's cool.
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
It's starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni.
Yeah, that's rough.
Here we are.
Chair.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... She was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp. Packed what we could and left.
Like cowards.
What are we, Tatai? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikuk wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikuk's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikuk, damn him, he wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikuk, grinning like a snap maul, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry, Tatai. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Henry.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor.
Like
What
Vegas.
matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang.
Yeah, tribal Vegas.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Please let me... Oh my lord. I can't select the campfire because the mission objective is at the campfire, so I can't quick travel to it. That's just mean, actually. Man, these goats do be goating.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
Looks like she beat us to it. Well, what are we waiting for? Weapons at the ready. To the hunt, sunshine snowshoes.
No, rejected!
We'll discuss it later.
It'll be over soon.
This is so chaotic. And reminds me of something that I wish this game had. Something I wish kind of all games had, which is I like area of effect options. Give me a grenade. Like, we already have things that can do that. Oh, good job. What What is Snapmore's weak to again? I mean, ideally they're weak to stealth. But since that train has sailed, leave me alone.
Not this time!
What sounds are you making and why? There's no one to hunt anymore. Okay. Keep going, I guess?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Wait, there's... Oh, there's more machines, I guess? Could... Okay, we already broke all of the towers. What machines am I looking for? There's a fish? Is that what you're talking about? Fish aren't machines. Like, the music is telling me I'm done. But the game is telling me I'm not. So I'm confused. Okay, I'm genuinely kind of flummoxed. I wonder if something messed up. Good. And, like, it's still marking them as allies, so...
I wonder what they'll trade for Blue-Gleam.
Also, Aloy seems to constantly think that there are, like, Blue Gleam traders nearby, and I don't see them. I'm really confused. Okay, I've got space for more resources if I needed them. Something's gone a bit weird here. I'm just clearing these out. Not that I need to. I mean, I can. I might have to, Chris. Maybe the issue is that I cleared this tower before the quest, but I don't know, that seems weird as well. There we go! Jeez, there's another snap mole back here.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Gonna run right over the...
I've got something for you.
How many of these can you take?
Let's get this over with.
Well, boys, our work is done. Outlander, you're up.
Yeah, I'm the one who's been up the whole time, to be clear.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
I don't think you ever do.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A Werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the Werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
Warm,
The only thing
probably.
I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
Well, they're not very good at fighting, so I'll be
You
kind.
lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy.
I wonder if they get a different name depending on your answers.
One will honor.
Oh my lord. That was a long way to go.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Say Meridian is a place where your every need is met. No wonder the cards are so delicate.
Let's check out these boxes. Got a couple of boxes that I haven't opened. Untested weapon coil. What does that mean? Excuse me? 51%? That's huge. I don't think so, Josh. This is insane damage. I lose a little bit of tear, but that doesn't matter in the long run.
I had a dream that the smoke from Thunder's drum spread out and covered the whole world.
Okay. Let's challenge our attack. Yeah, I don't know why it gives you the stats if it's untested.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
The Warrack.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbidden me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
Is it though?
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Little bit.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. Not always the best judge of
people.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own.
I mean, I'd take both, Chris.
Pilgrimage is some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Ourea, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you.
No one else is straight in this game, so why would you expect that?
I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then.
That's a good point, Chris. Like, at least 3 times to identify a pattern.
So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come. I can't feel much of anything in this.
There we go. Nope.
Nutritious.
Still no bones.
The Frost Figures. Aratak and Ourea must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities.
I don't want to. I just want to go to the volcano.
I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Let me go to the volcano.
Or you let us go to Thunder's drum.
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Fine, let me go alone.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it. I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground.
Enough! Let us begin. to hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. And as Challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Legit, that does seem
One
reasonable.
of your beacons comes in after Aratox.
Oh,
He prevails.
that seems less reasonable, but okay.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the path.
Man, this would probably be easier at another time of day.
Okay, up we go.
Nope, this is not right. There we go.
Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
Oh, there we go.
I seem to be on the right path.
Oh boy, I've got to get high up.
Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill herd. Okay, I can do that. Just stay out of the way.
Yeah?
That'll help.
Drop the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
Ladder, marker. There we go.
All right, here we go.
Come on, climb up here! What are you waiting for, Outlander? Get up!
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Two dead Bellowbacks coming up. Okay, one down. Got them both.
Over here, Challenger. Raise your marker.
God, every time I hear it, I say it. I love the sound that the chargers make.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Ah!
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
I got some skill points I can spend. Why not?
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Three of them? Oh, hell yes. Ow! Oh. Okay. Excuse me? Man, that was a very fun little ragdoll. Whoops. You know, if you, as the literal chief of the tribe, could pull your weight even a tiny bit, this would probably go way better.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's Drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter.
Dude, don't grab the blade of a spear like that.
Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's Drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Hey! Pulling rank immediately.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon of Gartox. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now to Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's Drum.
Okay. Let's look at those boxes I just got. Ooh, ice rail. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, actually, I do want an ice flamethrower. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Ah, I don't have any space for that. I at least want the outfit, even if I'm not going to wear it. Health recovery over time is nice, though. It's not as nice as the Shield Weaver, but it is a good one. Yeah.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Yeah, I've lived in Canada too. Okay. Can't travel to that one yet, can I? Nope. That's fine. Yeah, it is a bit odd, Josh. Although I'll say the flamethrower, the, I don't know, electric flamethrower I suppose it is, and the ice thrower, those are very nice. In fact, can I can. So if I need to use it, at least I've got what it takes for making more of it. God, I use a lot of arrows. And meanwhile, Monolith Soft just, you know, sets their DLC 500 years in the past. It's fine. I'm glad it's functioning. I'm sorry it's confusing. Glinthawks remain the worst machines. Oh, voice meter, I'm gonna have to figure it out eventually, aren't I? It's the only way I'm gonna get my my audio good again. Also, I don't know if it's actually called voice meter potato or if you're just having fun with that.
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glinthawk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers.
That's how you die, though.
Inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
I mean, I'm using it.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should...
Oh, absolutely, Josh.
Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh. Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Remind me what we need to fix
that Thunderjaw's...
Thunderjaw's mandibles.
So, let's say someone you know...
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils... I won't lie. She's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird talent, and I know where one is.
Okay. I might do this.
Flame, huh? Like, I took this thing off an Oseram bandit.
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing...
Why don't you finish it for me first?
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout.
I think I can... So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the valley meet, and a Stormbird roost near the... I'll pack and meet you out there.
Okay.
I said I wasn't going to do side quests, but I want to upgrade my stuff. That's got to be worth it, right?
Outlander. It would be... I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of...
I'm skipping through a lot of this.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur.
Sure, Meaty, I'll let you know.
That's why I'm here. For another. Lake, its defeat would have given... Oh, yeah. But you... Out hunting Aratak. Leading your own... Not just for me, no.
This machine. The claws beneath...
Some songs.
You've hunted this thing.
Must have been 20 winters past.
We?
Me. And my... Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. My friend became the third.
Okay, so...
This is obviously important.
I'm no longer a match for the claws beneath. The Banuk blood in my veins, and dead men.
All right, Umnak.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the north.
Cool. I'll see about doing these. Let's start with just this first one. Mostly because I really like fighting Thunderjaws. Ooh, it's outside the cut. That's interesting. Bonus hunting date. Yeah, Meaty, I know you're into all the nonsense if possible. Man, Meaty, I don't even know what that means. Seriously? Man, that is an Angie Thunderjaw. Man, who's he fighting? Seriously? With the standard bow, you're trying to do this? Hang on. That's a bandit? Oh, that was so nasty. Why would I do that? Chad, I think I'm a villain, actually.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow. So, we've got a Thunderdrum. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
Come on, just turn sideways, it's fine. Just wanna... Ah. Oh, that was a lot of damage. I didn't even have to use the disc thrower that time, which is my standard way.
There. Varga should be able to fix up the ice rail.
Okay, that's the first one. Stormbirds are always trouble. I love them, but they're always trouble. Every audio source can go through a whole elaborate effect track. I mean, Meaty, that sounds amazing. Just also so far beyond me as to be basically another language. Whoopsie. Oh, there she is.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
Oh, good. Oh, come on. Cool. Would have helped quite a lot if I could have seen him. You know what? Be on fire, actually. I don't think that's reaching. Nah, Meaty. Clips don't do that.
Varja said she could improve the Stormslinger with us.
And finally... Forge Fire. Billowback Snout. It's funny, she said any Bellowback, and yet the game is leading me to a very specific one. I genuinely think that's kind of funny. Well, someone had a bad time. Oh, someone is actively having a bad time. Wait. Hello? Where? Why is this dealing no damage now? There we go.
That should do it. Varja can finish your forge fire.
Okay, she should be able to fix all 3 of them now. Which makes 3 of the fun new weapons even better, and therefore more fun. Big fan of any game with the story difficulty setting.
The tall neck lives again.
Thank you for the many Sabs.
The Oseram. Found the part. Ready to...
I am always ready.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am.
Thank you. I will stretch
Every
and
machine's
hydrate.
a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
It won't even shoot ice. It's amazing.
There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
You've done good work with this weapon.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
Here it is. 1 Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay,
maybe
so
that's a
I pretty
good
much had to
combo.
break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Blue Gleam, I'm guessing?
Around taking vengeance on random travelers. Every car just stood with a mad Sun King. Greetings.
I want to speak to Aratak as well.
Long Notch is
Good
well
to
stocked,
see you.
as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Yeah, me.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light.
I assume the blue lights is just Wi-Fi.
Not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Yeah, let's listen a little bit.
To Aratak.
And cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice.
I don't think that's necessarily his true
No
self.
Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted.
Yeah, that tracks.
Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous.
Yep.
But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you.
Nah, he knows more than Aloy.
Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks. It hasn't been easy for you, Ourea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Again, I appreciate a game that tells you its point of no return. Man, that fire is not rendering super well.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
That's not ascending then.
No, brother!
Use the right words. It's a curious question, Josh. That's cool. They mess up one of the exhaust vents.
The spirit awaits.
It's not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see, I too can call upon the power of the old ones.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy?
Ah, there we go.
Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Ourea.
Joshua, The Return of the Director Emeritus. Decent hollow title. No, bad title and worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Whatever, Gina, it's still the most excitement this hellcave I've seen in a long time. Your standards for exciting are depressingly low. I'll squeeze what I can out of this, thanks. You always were a little sweet on Kenny. What? No way, his ears are enormous. Besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place. It's not normal. He helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history, then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. But why now? He keeps poking around in the cooling facility and asking questions about Cyan. Do you think there's something wrong? Last I checked, there's been no deviation in any of our readings since the most recent microquake swarm. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trips on Pharaoh's dime. It's been 14 years. They would have frozen those accounts by now. Has it been that long? Man, I'm old. Not old, just boring. So we get a hint about what Firebreak is. Quote, the most advanced geothermal system.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
By the way, I have no memory of this section. Oh no, bad. Sorry, I just need to pause. I just noticed something that I need to fix. Small thing, but still.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
I like this. No. Must have been sometime in the spring of 2047, about 6 months after the main facility opened. We were behind schedule and new data indicated that an incident was close, maybe only weeks away. I was exhausted, losing weight, barely speaking except to give orders. I passed by Anita in the battery depot. She looked at me and frowned, then pulled me into this room and kissed me. A long kiss, the best kind. I can still remember the feel of her hand on the back of my neck. After, she looked at me and smiled and went back to work without saying a word. I'll never forget that moment, her touch, her unspoken generosity. After she left the project, I spent years beating myself up for not keeping her, somehow. Every time I ran into her at a conference, I felt thrilled and lost and confused all at the same time, always hoping we might have a few drinks and, well, rekindle. It was only after I saw her on stage in a hollow in 58, accepting the Mind Challenge Award in Austin, with Elizabeth Sobeck presenting, no less, glowing and happy and fulfilled, that it dawned on me that I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I could finally see that she had what she wanted, and it simply wasn't me. Yeah.
We can make our way upwards. Yes, this way. Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. I can hold Lane. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Always go the stealthy route.
Pipes, towers, steam, frost. Who was on this floor?
I will hydrate. Thank you, Meaty. Yeah?
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Yeah? Why are they yelling?
Stay down. Shh. Nice and quiet.
Yeah, there are a lot of weird little things, Josh. And to be clear, they are little. They're not really affecting my enjoyment, but they're curious nonetheless. Man, that is a hell of a thing. Yeah, Chris, get to sleep.
Stay as quiet as I can.
Also find it very funny that in all cases, your companions are invisible. Absolutely, Josh. It would be impossible to try to manage where your companions are.
As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
Normally I would do a lot of stealth kills, but I actually found that really fun, just traditional stealth. No.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it will be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
So she wanted to hide that this place even existed. Did I just come up here? I literally can't tell. It's fine. I'm gonna explore a little bit, but I don't need to explore every nook and cranny. Hell yeah, seal.
Is this projector?
Ooh. Before that.
Holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power.
Okay, I admit it. I watched The Hollow of the Toast 6 straight times, taking in every detail. Anita's smile, the way she giggled at her own jokes, my clumsy handoff to Cyan. Every time it played, for a second, I felt like I was there again, with her, among friends, savoring her success. With diminishing returns, of course. By the 6th time, I was just staring at Anita, feeling really creepy about it. But I can be forgiven, can't I? It was the best night of my life. Besides, I'm entitled to a little nostalgia. We saved the world from fire and death. Or at least suffocation by ash. So there's that, right?
Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
So yeah, this was an effort, a successful one.
The old ones.
To stop.
I could only grasp some of what they said.
To stop the Yellowstone supervolcano.
This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. It was for the spirit. I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
And just like Gaia was created to oversee Project Zero Dawn,
Aloy will see us through.
Onward, then.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install this mysterious software for conversation.
Mysterious software.
Let's do this.
Okay, Scorcher. I think I'm going to want my ice rail for that. Ooh, I can modify my ice rail. I forgot that. It does some damage, but freeze is what we're here for. That went in a way. But yeah, so this was aimed to stop the Yellowstone supervolcano, which who knows if that's even a real risk, but it was certainly an idea. And on top of that, as a secondary benefit, was created as a geothermal plant.
Got too much already.
Possibly the reason why Gaia still has power. Oh. Demonic Thunderjaw. Ow! Jeez. That's what I've been looking for. Ow! My body. I need that for pooping. Ow! Lordy. In the Boeing lines?
songs of deeds. But that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Chad, it's all Orpal.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. twisted. The path I took.
Yeah, meaty, just like that.
Lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise.
You can't promise that, Aloy.
All right. Let's go.
Yes. Finish this.
All right. Down we go.
Ooh, a new cauldron, technically. Yeah, Josh, that is a consistent... It's not a frustration, just a mild bugaboo of mine. Just like, y'all crafted a really interesting AI story. Why the bad stuff gotta be purple goo? Or sometimes red goo. And I mean, I know you want a visual representation, but I feel like they could have done better than this.
I'm with you, brother. You stay with me as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
I've got to get almost there. Hello?
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
Oh, it's metamaterial, is it, game? And I suppose you think that clears up anything. Don't call me a hoe. Ow! Okay. So... And the cable also goes up.
Hurry to get past that flame.
There.
This should get me up there.
Yeah, I really feel like it is, Josh.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
This fight won't be the last.
What fight? Oh! Nope. I can see that I can climb down, so I guess I have to. I thought that was just like a way up in case you fell. But nope, this appears to be... No? No, this is entirely just a way up in case you fell. Oh, I have to get there. I guess. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get there. Ow! Can I get all the way across now? Oh, I can! I got knocked off before because it was just the thing to do, I guess.
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe.
Oh, you can break it, but I can't? I see how it is.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Danes lost it.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility into a possible recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us. It's recorded.
So, Hephaestus is one of the components of Gaia, the one that is that uses the cauldrons to create machines. Hephaestus, partly corrupted by Hades, has taken over this facility because this facility can make more things. Oh, okay, this is literally just a repeat of that. I thought maybe it had extra text.
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes. I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if we have more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
It does, Josh! I hope the sequel answered that. Not that I ever played it.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented, even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years? And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Good questions. Whoa, making frost claws.
I'll try to find a way through.
Teehee. I did not realize they could climb up here.
Bail! I hereby vow you will rue this day. Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being. Yeah!
Very appropriate. Thank you, Trom. Jeez. There we go. Lordy. Possibly that wasn't the most elegant way to do it. Don't add a puzzle to this nonsense. Go. No bridges here that we need. There's the bridge.
I need to get away and across.
Like, Ourea I get. Arita can probably just climb that like I do. That doesn't seem like a healthy way down. I guarantee you that spotlight was placed after playtesting. Is it around here? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that'll definitely kill me. Aha.
The reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline.
That doesn't seem great.
It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
I do.
Been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. We may have found one.
Come on.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. Thanos is coming. It has to be what Nita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she thinks we'll lose. That the Swarm will reach Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Oh God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
That's why she wants to hide it. I thought I could rappel down from there.
Keep quiet now.
Can I? No. Too far, apparently. Feels like I should be. I can rappel down from here. Yeah? Ah. Go. Not there.
These things go sideways too.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know where I'm meant to go with this. Oh, okay. I was jumping a step ahead. Sorry, I realized I hadn't spoken in a while. Not much to say, just making my way. Yeah. Oh, further up, I guess? Son of a
I want me some glory hole.
Oh, I have to redo all of that? Thank you, Trom. No. So the funny thing is, Meaty, they don't show up on stream chat, but they do show up on my chat doc. Am I supposed to go down? So I can see them, but no one else can. No, this is in case I fell. I genuinely don't see where to go. Oh, I just had to wait for this to come out. Aw, thank you, Meaty. I appreciate Ham's corn.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
I don't know what those are meant to do, because they don't actually interact with me at all. Okay, well, somewhere here has to be what I'm looking for, right? But I've been there. Haven't I? No, I haven't been here, apparently.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Last exchange. This looks like the old path via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. I have to tell people that too.
Boy, this place is loud. Ooh, I think I hear the voice of Hephaestus.
The altar. Desecrated.
As Acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak Project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the Cyan Regulatory AI on 17 September 2064, according to procedure, to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates. After the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be patched to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes to then connect back to the source node. Okay, we can't turn that base one, so that's good at least.
Possible security threat detected.
Don't worry about it, buddy.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
No, if I can... No, this isn't right. Okay. So we can start on this side instead. Okay, so no, this one has to direct it like that, so... That's okay.
Preparing countermeasures.
Oh, I must be doing okay if he's doing that.
Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus
Ah,
online.
Cyan.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the daemon is
Hi,
killing
Stitch.
hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
Man, she went all Orpal again.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
Also, it doesn't
Hephaestus.
matter.
The daemon.
Saving the spirit is less important
There's
than...
no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core.
It seems simple enough.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Is there a way to obtain uppies? Is there a legitimate way to obtain uppies? There appears not to be. That's fine. I don't think I can get across there. Oh, that's much worse, actually.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Oh, is there a tower inside there?
I either need to destroy this thing or override
I prefer destroy, actually. Hey!
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
New machine. This is the first and only time you encounter this. Instead of the Frost Claw, it's a Fire Claw. Weak to freeze. No real surprise there. Come on. Oh, cool. Another tower on top of this? Where? Seriously? Another tower? Fuck off.
Break them, the tower fixes them.
Okay. What did I miss out here? Nothing that's useful.
As you say, the tower is the key.
Protocol threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Interrupting our network.
Man, why didn't Hades think of that?
Ourea! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Ourea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Well, she died for a good cause.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk.
Yeah, I liked her too. Just
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
or at all, probably.
Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Aren't you like a famously skilled hunter who climbs mountains all the time? I mean, you say that, Meaty, but same with Aloys.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
Dude's got some upper body strength on him.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Okay, so they're dead. That's unfortunate as a way to end the DLC, but, you know. She's a clone of the world's greatest computer scientist, and therefore good at calculating throw arcs, I guess, Josh?
Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
I mean, you do it instinctively, Meaty. Okay, hopefully this won't take too long. Because, like I said, I gotta be up early tomorrow, so... Smart cookies are my favorite.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like our attack, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I'm
gonna skip through this pretty quickly.
And I feel profound grief over Aurea's death.
Cyan,
It is unlikely that any specific console. You are different from the Banuk. We can communicate on a much more
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too long on this.
It was the daemon.
Unfortunately, no.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location.
Oh.
One I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a set...
It's still out there.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came eager to make contact.
I've grown old and infirm.
It's true, Tron.
Ancient now. I'm different. I'm older. I'm peaceful. I'm an old hag, Steve. I just give up. I'm an old backpack vendor. I give gifts.
Hephaestus sought to slave me.
Thank you, Tron. I truly am old.
Succeeded via a background process. A malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated.
What does that mean for an AI?
It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that it was she who arranged to have me put in suspense.
I'm glad she did.
Ah, there we go.
That's not all. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of... She destroyed herself to try to contain them.
Thank you, Aloy. This information...
Okay.
Aloy.
That's where I'm gonna finish
There
it.
is one more matter.
Oh, bring another
no
Banuk.
desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omit...
You're asking me if you should lie?
Broadly.
You don't have to tell them the truth. It won't benefit them at all.
Life is hard for the Banuk.
Thank you, Meaty. I appreciate the
world
egg.
is unforgiving in their... So take it easy on them. Try to...
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism.
As long as they don't end up...
Upon consideration,
You're right about that.
I see. Will you return and tell me I may be able to...
I'd like that, Cyan. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Okay, and that is where I'm going to finish. Not just for today, but in general. We finished the base game. We finished the DLC. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. I really like this game. Let's take a look at who we can raid. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Ooh, Cahill's playing Sonic 06. One thing I will say, heck, also you, Meaty. I think the DLC is better in a lot of ways, but it's weirdly buggy. Anyway, my next stream will be Friday, 5:30 Eastern Time. I think that cut off part of your... I'm sorry, Sabs. My next stream will be Friday, 5:30 Eastern Time, where I will be starting a new playthrough, which involves some normal-sized robots and some giant robots. And I'm excited for it. It's a game I've wanted to play for a while now. Anyway, say hi to Cahill for me. I will have to raid and run. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone it is for you.